Luke Skywalker still remains a gigantic mystery to us. Even after The Force Awakens, we have nearly no information on his mindset or how he feels about the current state of the galaxy. Luckily though, we got a very brief look into what Luke was up to before The Force Awakens and before the betrayal of Ben Solo, and that is the topic of this video. This information comes from the canon novel Bloodline, so be warned for spoilers regarding the book. Luke Skywalker is not present in the book itself, but we do get some really interesting information regarding what he was up to before he departed into exile. At the time of the novel, Luke is training other Jedi in the ways of the Force, including his nephew Ben Solo, but his focus also seems to lie somewhere else. Luke for a long time has left the public eye of the galaxy, and some are beginning to question his very existence, chalking him up to being a mystical hero who saved the galaxy that was made up by the adventurous minds of children as a figurative savior, not a literal one. In fact, at the time of Bloodline, the location of Luke and the Jedi is completely unknown, even by those closest to them, like Leia. It is clear Luke is preparing and waiting for something, but he's not sure what. The extermination and death of all the Jedi so long ago seems to weigh on Luke as he becomes paranoid to the point where he hides the location of his students, even from those he trusts most. Luke seems to tell something is off in the galaxy, and appears to be attempting to shield his students from it, to prevent another mass extinction and destruction of all he holds dear. It is clear to all of us what Luke was sensing was of course the First Order rising in the unknown regions of space, and Snoke rising along with it, but in the book, Luke appears to be unsure of what is troubling him so much. Luke also begins a very strange mission and quest for the lore of the Jedi, clearly searching for something that of course, us as audience members don't know about and aren't supposed to yet. This was however expanded upon somewhat in The Force Awakens, with Han saying Luke was looking for the first Jedi temple. The importance here is now we know Luke was searching for something even before Ben Solo became Kylo Ren and fell to the dark side. I believe Luke was sensing the stirring of the darkness and was unsure of completely what it was, and was thus trying to prepare for the return of the dark side. The big shock to Luke must have been that it came directly from his side and his nephew rather than across the galaxy. At this point, it is clear to all of us what Luke was searching for is on Ahch-To, but its full significance is still a mystery. It's clear though that whatever is on Ahch-To is extremely important beyond the first Jedi Temple, and that it's not just some planet. Another thing to keep in mind is Luke seems to be looking for the genesis of the Jedi, not just lore in general, so this may give us a clue into what is truly going on with Luke, and the mysterious planet he now calls home. Sorry for the shorter video today guys, I just get a lot of people asking about this and I feel the need to give you all as much information on Luke as possible, as his return and mindset are probably the most exciting things for me and a lot of you. So tell me how you feel about Luke falling into exile and removing his students from the public eye. Also, what do you think is on Ahch-To and what great significance do you think it holds? Thank you so much for watching and may the Force be with you.